Alright, we are recording. Welcome to the Pompy Show. I'm your host, Vamp Cad, with my co-host, Hell Heaven, and today we got technically a redo, but you guys never seen the original. We're doing the Skxnwxlkr interview. Technically, we're running this shit back for the second time. But yeah.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah, bro. We're in this bitch. It is hot as fuck outside right now, but we're gonna try to get through it. Hell yeah, bro. So, talk about like kind of how you came up, like how'd you start doing this shit? What was like the scene like around you, and what inspired you to start making this shit?
Well, I came up from this homie named Steven. He had a whole nice little setup that he had going on, nice little PC.
Hell yeah.
Uh, didn't really know how to write any music at the time, but I wrote a song because I was so heavily into Joji. And I wrote like this horrible rap singing song. And it got tossed around my school a little bit as like a joke
Oh
because it was
fuck.
horrible.
Fuck.
But I think that was my first. It was my first song, and it got up to like 1,500 plays and with like 50 likes,
Hell
which
yeah.
surprised me. It was horrible, but I was like, okay, well, that built my confidence up. So then I dropped like another one, a little bit better, still horrible, and then I kind of stopped a little bit, and then once I found my brother Scro's okay.
Shout out Scrub.
I met him at one of his shows that he was supposed to do. That got canceled, but like I sat and like I drank with him. I got to talk with him a little bit, and then I was like, "Hey, you want to go and skate and stuff like that?" And since then, we've become really great friends for
Fuck yeah.
a couple years now. I think about like 4 or 5 years now, maybe.
Hell
And
yeah.
then and he taught me a lot of stuff with music and stuff like that. And I learned from him, and then when I moved to LA, I learned much more, and now I'm here. So
Hell yeah, bro. That's fire as fuck. That's a fire ass way to come up. I think you have more of a unique story than a lot of these people because you know you met somebody, you connected with somebody. A lot of these people are like lone wolves,
yeah,
and that's really just how it be type shit. But when did you start getting into like the witch house? You kind of sound like what made you start doing that?
um, honestly, it'd probably be Cemetery. I really started getting heavily into it, but I've always listened to Witch House stuff. So I was always like big into like Suicide Boys, Number One, Lil Peep,
Hell yeah.
Ghost, Ghost Main. Uh, let's see, who else? Gizmo. I was screamo kind of witch housey type, but it's more screamo rap than
Yeah.
anything. Kill Station,
Shout out Kill Station.
a lot of the undergrounds too. Like I don't know how to say his like. Is it Night level or
Night
Levin
Lavelle.
or Light Lavelle? Yeah, got into
Hell
him.
yeah, bro.
Got into fucking Wavy Jones. Wavy Jones was a big one.
Hell yeah.
Freddie Dredd was a
Freddie
good
Dread
one.
is sick, bro.
Um, just the main underground people that kind of like started kind of with the witch house rap,
Yeah,
slow
for sure.
stuff like Tracy and stuff like that.
Hell yeah, bro. That's fire as fuck,
Six
man.
Dog,
Six
yeah,
Dogs,
Six Dog,
R.I.P. R.I.P. to Six Dogs.
Six Dogs
Legend.
forever have an influence on me. That's where I kind of like when I do some singing stuff, like I kind of like try and get a little bit of him in me, a little bit.
Yeah,
Pause.
Six
You
Dogs
know,
had a legacy, bro, for sure. Like that was just a different time in history, bro. Like he was fire, bro. And that was dead,
legend.
bro. He's a fucking legend, bro. Exactly, he's a legend. When did you start seeing your music start to like do good and like you started developing like a fan base?
I want to say 2022, last year. Last year is when it started really kicking up.
What
Last
was
year
your
was when
reaction to that?
I'm not gonna lie. Like, I had that right when I had that happen. I think like everybody kind of gets it depending on who you are. I did kind of have like that ego built that my it
Yeah,
built it boosted my ego a little bit.
everybody
You know,
has it at first. You know, it's like
it's like, oh yeah, I'm here now. Like, it kind of made me like that. But then, but really, it wasn't like all me. You know, like I wrote the lyrics and stuff and
yeah,
found him too, which is a really good fucking. That was my first like real producer that gave me tons of beats, and I still have a ton that I haven't used yet from him. And it was basically Scro's okay. Really like helped me a lot. He did all the
sick as
mixing.
fuck, bro.
He did all that. Like he came in my he'd come in my house and stuff, and we put the mic stand and stuff like in the corner of my room and just like record and like he knew like I would tell him like they kind of like want to sound like this or whatever, and he knew what I was talking about, and like he mixed it in a way like I knew like I kind of wanted, and I was just like, yeah, dude, this is gonna go hard, like whatever, like this is something like we can really do, and
Yeah,
if it wasn't for Scro, I really wouldn't have built up to where I am because
hell yeah, bro.
Scro really is like I'd say 80% of that, because without him I'd still be making shit music, and without learning some mixing stuff from him and stuff like that, like I wouldn't be making decent stuff. And also from like Witch God and Jobot, they helped me a lot when I went
Hell
down to
yeah,
Oregon,
bro.
and they hooked me up. They told me, I basically have the same setup as them now, and stuff, and they hooked me up with like presets and stuff and I play around with stuff like with things on my FL and stuff like that. So if it really wasn't for the help that I've gotten and knowledge and stuff, like I really wouldn't be anywhere, because to be frank, I literally was just too lazy to really like take the time, like take my own time and really learn stuff. I kind of
Yeah,
just wanted to. I'm a visual person, so I wanted to see it in person.
I get
That's
what you
kind of
mean.
so. Yeah,
Hell
big
yeah.
ups to Scro.
Your guys' friendship reminds me of my friendship with this motherfucker, bro. We make music like 5 hours a day. We go crazy, bro. We just always cooking together, bro. We don't even live in the same fucking state. We're just always posted, bro. But
I know,
yeah,
dog. Both snap. You guys know what you're doing.
hell yeah, bro. Appreciate that shit, bro. Nobody ever shows appreciation to our music, bro. We make music. Fucking listen to our shit, bro.
It is
But
hard.
yeah, bro. What kind of like do you fuck with any like rock bands that like influence your sound? Cause the Witch House sound kind of has like I don't want to say like a shoegazy sound, but it definitely has some kind of emo influence.
Hella. Average Sevenfold. Avenged Sevenfold, my bad. Avenged
Fire.
Sevenfold is the band that I grew up on. Godsmack. Uh, fucking Volbeat. Volbeat's kind of. Not a lot of people are gonna know who Volbeat is. If you do, you're a real one. Um, fucking Mayhem is black metal. Learn a lot. Burzum, black metal. Uh, what is Cannibal Corpse?
Hell yeah.
you know, I mainly I, like Average Sevenfold is definitely my main one that like I really like to jam out to. Like
Hell yeah, bro.
that's
Avenged Sevenfold's hard.
Godsmack too. Like when I learn like kind of like I like sing along with it too, and I try and like push my vocals to the point where like because they have insane vocals, so like I try and do that and try to like make it into like witch house rap stuff kind of in a
Hell
way.
yeah, bro. That's fire.
Like Voodoo from Godsmack is like a perfect example for like low throat singing when he's like, I'm so far away.
Yeah.
Like it's like that's like I have to take those things and I have to make it my own, but like learn how to like control my vocals in a way and like my tone and stuff. And obviously autotune helps a lot,
Yeah.
but like there's like things like that, and I kind of want to get more into. I'm really good at making like that softy witch house feel, like love songs or like
That shit's
heartbroken
good,
songs.
bro. That shit's good, bro.
I don't make it as much as I used to, but like I'm getting kind of back into it right now, where I'm like I wanna make a very like I don't want to always make hard shit. I always want to like because that
Yeah, you
shows
want to
like I
switch it
want
up.
to like if I'm performing which I have before, like I've gone to like a slower song, like one of my older songs, a slower one to like kind of like catch my breath too, and then also try and catch like the hearts of the like people that are there supporting and stuff. Like I like doing those things. Like so like I like to mix it up a little bit.
That's a really good art form to have. You know, him having multiple different genres. That's what's gonna make you be a mainstay. You're gonna not burn out quick because you have multiple different sounds. It's not just one sound carrying you.
Exactly.
Yeah, bro, and it's obviously it's working out, bro. Like you're one of the more respected people in this community. Have you ever talked to anybody in the haunted mountain? Like anybody at all?
Cemetery a lot of cemetery, but I texted him like I think like 2 weeks ago, and I was just like catching. I was just like, hey, what's up? What's going on? Like, how's life? How you doing? Like, I see that you going up. Like, you going up. Like, I'm like,
Crazy, fucking great to
see you.
hear.
Then he hit me with the left on red, which is fucking stupid because it's like he's
Uh,
that was tough. But now I guess it's just too much to just say, yeah, I'm doing good. Blah blah blah. Thank you for your support. So it's like whatever.
Same, bro. That's how rappers are, though. I get left on red all the time. It's whatever.
Yeah, I don't. Honestly, dude, I'm so done with like hitting up like talking with like some like artists and then they start blowing up and then they just start acting different. Like I'm so tired of it. Like I'm getting to the point where like I'm just gonna start being an asshole to them and being like, wow, so you're gonna switch up and you're gonna think that you're better
You
than me or
shouldn't,
any
bro.
shit. Like you were in my shoes, just starting off, fucking building up, your craft and stuff like
I'm
that.
saying.
Like it gets like that's why I am the way I am. And you know this too. Like I will help as much as possible. I don't care how many followers you have. I don't care.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
I don't give a shit about any of that. If you go hard, you go hard. Let's make a song for free. I don't give a fuck. I don't charge. All right. I try to do
Same,
that.
bro.
People, you know what? I'm not gonna charge until I'm averaging at least like 10,000 plays and like 400, 500 likes. Like I'm not gonna charge until then,
Yeah.
because there's nobody that's like on my level right now, the same level, or you know, just starting off. Nobody's gonna fucking pay like 50,
Yeah,
even
nah.
20, unless they really want it, unless they really about that life,
Exactly.
unless then hey, I respect you more, and I'll fucking even say if a feature's like $100 and you really want it, you really want to get down, I might as well just say, all right, fuck it, give me $10 or some shit like
I'm
that. Like
saying, bro.
as long as I see that you really want it, you really want to make a song, and you really want to like work, then like I know like okay, well fuck it, dude, I'm not gonna but like I don't charge, so
Yeah.
I just talk with people first. I have to see how they really, operate with me and if they're gonna be flaky or not. And if they're really serious, because I've had multiple people fucking be like, I wanna work with you, I wanna work with you, I wanna work with you, I wanna work, and then like I'm like, all right, I have the time now, I can do it, like I'm free, like are you trying to or what? Like send me an open. And then like no reply. So I'm like, all right, well then you're not getting shit now because
Yeah,
now
no,
you're
it's
not.
just that's how people are, bro. I've had friends that like I've like send them an open burn. You text them and say, "Hey, bro, can you hop on this for me?" And they're like, "Yeah," and then it just never gets hopped on. There's too many fucking yes men, bro. And just like
For real.
people who are afraid to be straight up, bro. Like if you don't fuck with my music, tell me you don't fuck with my music, so I don't ask you to fuck with my music, bro. Like it's that simple, bro.
And that's the thing. Like I just paid Acid Soldier $100 for a feature. I showed you it too, and I sent it off, and I've been hitting him up, and he usually texts replies fast, but he ain't fucking opening my shit at all, which is kind
He
of
be
sussing me
posting
out.
on his story and he's like, "Yeah, my bad, bro. For like, I'm sending everything back today." Like he posts that on his story. like all the time, bro. So I know he actively has hella people buying shit off of him too.
Yeah, no, for real. No, and that's why I'm not gonna talk no shit or throw shade because I know people got lives. People be busy. So like, I'm not gonna trip too much. But like, if it passes like a week or so and I get hit back, I'm gonna demand my money back, and I'm gonna still want to get that feature because it's like I gave him $100. It's different if it's, but if it's like if I'm
In the triple digits.
I'm paying you money
Yeah.
to get on work, like you should be on top of the game. You should see my text and be like, okay, you sent it. I'm gonna hit it up on the email. I'm gonna listen to it and I'm gonna get down with it, and I'll let you know when I send it off and stuff like that. I'll give you a time frame or something like that. Like
Communication is key, bro. 100%. Communication is key.
I'm like blowing them up, and it's like nothing. Like, come on now. So we'll see. We'll see. I ain't gonna talk shit yet, but
Yeah. I think he's chilling, bro. I think he'll get back to you eventually, and like, I think he just genuinely has hella people that buy off of him, bro. Cause he be posting all the time, like, yo, everybody that sends shit to me, I'm gonna send that shit all back, like, soon. Like, I've seen him post that shit 3 or 4 times, like, in the last, like, month.
yeah. No, he's been busy. I was supposed to send it to him last weekend, but I was on vacation, so I couldn't. And then that song that I sent you, I made that in 5 minutes and freestyled it because I didn't have an opening for him, so I made an opening. Made that shit in 5 minutes, mixed it and all. So it basically took me. I recorded in 5 minutes, and then it took me maybe 30 minutes to mix, and I sent it off the same day. Like, and mind you, I was not feeling well at all. My stomach was fucking hurting, and I kept running to the bathroom.
Hell yeah.
I did it. I almost said, fuck it, I don't think I could finish it. But I was like, no, I said I was going to do it today and send it off today. So I'm going to do it, and I did. And so there it is.
It's motivation right there, bro. It's the shit I'll be doing. Working with people is sick, bro. It's fire as fuck. Like, I don't know. I've worked with a lot of people from starting this podcast, and it's fire, bro.
For real. Everybody should blow up the hose. I got CAD on it, bro. Shit's fire.
Yes,
I don't know.
We need to. That song needs to go crazy. That song is wild as fuck. That song is reposted by Acid Soldier.
It is. It is. That's the thing.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You gotta get that.
It's crazy that he just like seen my name. Like he knows who I am, bro. It's fucking crazy.
It's cool. It's fucking cool.
Hell yeah, bro. Do you play any instruments?
No, I don't. I played a little guitar actually, a little bit, but not too well at it. Got really heavily into like piano. Didn't know how to play it, but I like really wanted to, and I would like every time I saw a piano, I would just try and do what I could do. Keyboard though, for like making beats or something like that. For whatever reason, like if I have a keyboard in front of me and it's all set up for making the beats and stuff, like I can really get down with that. Like I'm really good with that, but not instruments, not really. Not. I want to, but I'm too lazy to learn right now.
I've been playing guitar since I was like 10, so I know what that shit's like, bro. Guitar is hard because it fucks up your fingers. For so long, your fingers are just fucked. Shit gets brutal. It's bad, bro. What kind of like shit do you like watch to get in the zone to like record, bro? Because I feel like everybody has their own like almost like a pregame ritual.
Me? It's gonna sound so funny, but I literally will put on a movie sometimes. I'll put like the other night when I made that song for Acid Soldier, I put on Gladiator, and I just put on. Literally was watching Gladiator, and I was like, "Man, he's fucking it up." And then I was just like, I had it on because my TV's mounted on the wall, so I'm like underneath my TV while I'm recording. While I'm recording, I'm just watching, and I'm fucking going off, and I'm just like, bum 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 bum.
Yeah.
And then sometimes I'll put on like some like shows or whatever on YouTube. Like I'll put on like a Chief Keef like Rolling Loud show, or just like a crazy Chief Keef concert, or crazy like cemetery shows or fucking any artist that I fuck with. I'll just like find whatever shows that they have and I'll put it on and then just like I'll listen to it. Or sometimes when I'm at work and I listen to music, or sometimes when I listen to my music, and I'm like, damn, this is amping me up. I can one up myself. I think I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna make a fire ass song or something like that. You know, like
Hell yeah.
stuff like.
Hell yeah, bro. That's fire as fuck. Yeah, bro. That's a really good mindset to have, bro. Because I feel like a lot of people, like Loki, including myself, feel like down on them about their music. You know, like they fucking make something and they're like, damn, bro. Like I think this shit is ass. It's good that you have like the mindset that you can do better and constantly always do better. That's fire. That's a really good mindset.
I try.
I agree.
I'm gonna go get my stuff in the corner of my room. Calvin, can you ask a few questions real quick?
I got you. Man, did we talk about movies yet?
We haven't talked about movies. No.
We gotta talk about movies. We gotta get to this. What are some of your favorite horror movies? I know you fuck with those.
Oh yeah. Hostel was one of my biggest ones. I loved whatever my sick fucking mind. I love watching people get tortured. I'm not a psycho. I'm not a murderer. I just yeah. That's what I enjoyed as I was younger. Chucky was one of the funny ones, even though it's not really horror to me. It's more of a comedy, but I just loved watching people dolphin killing people, mad and shit. Jeepers Creepers, Texas Chainsaw Massacre is my favorite. Also, some of the Conjurings were pretty fucking cool too. I like the first Conjuring. The first Conjuring's always the best. Every first movie is always the best movie, and then when they start making other ones, they just go downhill. Um, Mainly anything with paranormal in it, that's really good. I fuck with. Paranormal Activity used to scare the shit out of me because I actually thought that shit was real. Like,
Holy shit.
people like would like make their own film and like what was going on in the family. I was like, oh hell no. And then I realized that it was just it's Hollywood. So, but
Just vanished out the fucking call. What just happened, bro? What the fuck?
his phone probably died, bro. But mainly those. Yeah, I like a lot of just anything horror, and it has to be good. It can't be none of the shit that's coming out now. Like I like the old school stuff. Anything old school.
I watched the Winnie the Pooh movie and it was ass. This was terrible, bro.
Bro, you know what I really heavily get into? John Wick, bro.
Dude, I fuck with John Wick. John Wick is the shit.
John Wick is amazing.
He's like fucking a superhero, but like this is some dude that you see in real life. Like
That ass. Like
imagine you seeing John Wick IRL. If you see John Wick IRL, if you're fucking with a girl and she's like, oh, I have a boyfriend, and you go outside and it's John Wick, what the fuck are you about to do, bro? Like, what is your game plan?
I'm about to dab homie up, and I'm gonna be like, yo, I respect you. I love you, dog. I'm gonna walk the other way. You know, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, what if he's like, hey, you fucking with my girl? You know,
Oh, dog, I'm gay. I'm gay.
I'm gay, bro. It's just a joke. I was just joking, bro. I was just joking, bro. It was fucking fun.
Like, nah, fool. I'm not trying to fuck with you.
Dude, fucking John Wick, scary as shit, bro. He was a tumbleweed in SpongeBob. In the new SpongeBob movie, he was a fucking tumbleweed. I thought that was pretty sick. Dude, it looks like I'm like shaking off a dildo right now, dude. I'm fucking like trying to clear out my pipe.
Bro, I can't even see it. It keeps saying that it's your shit's like unstable internet connection.
Oh shit, bro. What the fuck? Yeah, no, I was shaking it. It looked like a fucking dildo for a second. It was funny. But what kind of cartoons did you grow up watching? Because I feel like that has an impact on how you view yourself and like the aesthetic you want to appeal to.
Courage the Cowardly Dog was my biggest one.
Return the slab.
That shit's fun. I just love that food. Like,
He's always making some fuck ass noises, bro.
Is this thing
shit.
on?
Oh shit, yeah, you set it up, bro. You can finally talk on your laptop.
Yay.
You look like you're in Paranormal Activity whenever you fucking. Guy looks like he's in the Blair Witch Project right now.
It looked like someone about to come up from behind you and snag you from the dark.
That's what I'm saying.
It's gonna get me.
Like, this is the scene in the movie where the fucking person turns on their camera and they're like, okay, guys, I don't know what that was, but, and then they get snatched away. Like, this is the part where it happens. Holy shit, I probably shouldn't say that to a diagnosed schizophrenia patient, bro. Holy fuck, bro. I probably should not say that. Yeah, my bad, Calvin. My bad, bro. Hell no, Courage the Cowardly Dog is it's a great show, though, bro. So,
It is. Oh, the kids next door too.
dude, that one, bro. That one. I was trying to tell this guy about that one. He fucking didn't remember it, bro. I was like, you remember Codename Kids Next Door? He was like, what? And I was like, fucking dude with the bald head and he got the glasses and he was, I'm number one. That's how we talk.
Dude, I think that's Stewie, bro. Dead ass.
Dead ass? Bro, he kind of looks like Stewie, bro. There's probably a theory about that somewhere, bro, on the internet.
What if that's Stewie, bro, when he gets a little bit older?
Bro, would Deadass make sense because he's like Deadass like a super spy when he's a fucking baby, bro. Like he fucking killed his mom that one time. I remember this shit, bro.
Dude, like, what if that's Stewie? What if number one is?
What if number one was Stewie, dude? This is a theory. Do you know there's a theory that all the like people in Ed and Eddie are like fucking like kamikaze victims or something like that, bro?
Yeah, I did hear.
Yeah,
I laughed.
It's crazy.
It's like the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard. Like,
I was like,
but it's like,
I was like 8 years old on YouTube. It's just a dude playing BO3 and he's talking about that, and I was so fucking scared. I was like, I'm never watching that show again.
Ed and Eddie though is a classic fucking cartoon.
Hey, yeah, that's the shit, bro. There's a lot of fucked up SpongeBob theories too. I just realized that. A lot of really fucked up SpongeBob ones. The whole Krabby Patties are fucking like made out of crabs. That they made a robot chicken cartoon about that, where he comes out the kitchen. He's like, Krabby Patties are made out of crabs. It's fucking crazy. I think that theories are awesome, and I feel like conspiracy theories will never not be a thing.
Like how they're turning the water, like the chemicals in the water are turning people gay.
Yeah. Yo, what the fuck's up with that, bro? My dad has said that shit to me before. My dad thought I was getting a little spicy off some Aquaman shit, bro, or something, bro.
It is, dude. It came out not so long ago.
Dude,
Came out, bro.
what I think is so fucking like, I don't know if you've seen like the fucking podcast where Roman Atwood like talks about trans women, and he's sitting there, bro, and he's like, he just says a bunch of derogatory shit, and like they keep saying in the video, he keeps going. I just want him to keep it away from my kids. Keep it away from my kids. I'm trying to keep my kids innocent. And it's like, do you think a fucking transgender person is just gonna immediately like go up to your kid and just be like that's not gonna fucking happen. Your fucking transgender person is not going to just fucking grope your kid on sight, bro. Them knowing that transgender people exist is like not a bad thing. Like, it's fucking crazy, bro. Roman Atwood, bro.
It's crazy.
Dude, what a world, bro. What a world YouTube has brought to us. The same dude who made N-word in the hood prank is talking about the fate of transgender women in the U.S. Dude.
The world going down.
It took some balls to do that prank, though. The N-word in the hood prank. It took some balls to do that prank. To drop a nickel on the ground and then proceed to talk about how you want your nickel. Yeah, that took a lot of balls. He says it. He says that. Dude, he says it, and every time, and the dude just turns around, he's like, the fuck you just say? It's fucking crazy, bro. Fucking YouTube pranks, or the ones. There was this one. I forgot what his name was, but he was this guy, and he would just like make out with girls, and it was like obviously staged. The kiss pranks.
Oh yeah, I heard of this.
She was fucking crazy. He would just like go up to a girl and like grab her ass, and she would just kind of be into it. YouTube was a time. I could talk about YouTube for hours. I could literally sit here for hours. I like study YouTube drama.
For real, I could too. I can go down that hole. I try not to though.
I tried to,
I
dude.
noticed.
I've been into it a lot recently. I've been looking into like Chris Chan and fucking Boogie 2908. Fucking. How do you feel about Snuffer? Bro, what is happening, bro? Happening, bro? What is going on right now?
What? What way were you like talking?
Yeah, I was talking about Snuffer.
Yeah.
I said, how do you feel about Snuffer? And then everybody kind of froze for like 15 seconds, and it was really funny.
I think Snuffer is a good producer. I don't really know a lot about him.
Calvin could give you a history lesson, probably, bro.
This boy, he's been doing Witch House since like before like 901 Kruger and before like anyone. It's crazy.
When did he get into Haunted Mountain?
Like a few months
Oh, we're
ago.
chiefing? Oh, we're chiefing? Well, I'm gonna chief.
I didn't know that. Would you consider him in that Haunted Mountain? Because like, I don't know. I think he. I don't. Maybe I could be wrong. I don't know, but
Yeah.
I don't know if he's in Haunted Mountain. Maybe he's just someone that works with Haunted Mountain.
Yeah. I think, Calvin, is he in Haunted Mountain, or does he just collaborate with Haunted Mountain? Which are you nodding your head to? I asked two fucking questions.
He's in it. He's
Okay.
in.
Is he just like a silent member? Cause like they never talk about him. Like nobody mentions Snuffer in songs, bro.
I think it's because he's like 17.
Oh fuck, bro. Yeah, probably.
I'm like,
Bro, fucking Turnabout was hella young, and he was like
Turnabout's hella young?
18. Dude, Turnabout's like 19 years old, dude.
Fuck, bro. I knew he was like younger, but I didn't think he was 19.
Oh, dude, he just turned 19. Like, yeah, like, or maybe it's like 18 or something like that. Maybe, or maybe he's like 20 or something like. I don't know, but he's the youngest. I think him and I don't know how old fucking Goner is. I think Goner might be the same age too. Maybe
Dude,
like 21.
If Goner's the same age, then he's a fucking legend. He like smokes joints on stage.
He might be my age though. He might be 21, 22 or something. Who knows? He might just be like an older homie of Turnabout. You know, like
Yeah.
who knows? I don't know. I don't really dig too deep into that shit because I don't really. To be frank, I don't really care.
Yeah.
Like I don't really like. I know like Cemetery. Zane is 22, I think.
Oscar 22. Wait, no, it's Oscar 18. I'm fucking stupid, bro.
No. I know Cemetery is like 22 or 21. So I think he's 22. And then I don't know how old. Maybe Buckshot and Oscar are like 20, 21.
Yeah,
maybe
I can see Buckshot being like 21.
somewhere around there. I don't know.
Hackle's gotta be like 20. I want to say 23. Hackle's gotta be like 23.
I think Hackle is a year older than Cemetery. Yeah. Maybe he might be the same age. Who knows? Like I said, like the real fucking Haunted Mountain fans that are really like they like don't smell their feet type shit. Like probably know, but
Dude.
I don't know. dig too deep into that
I
shit.
still I just stopped listening to a lot of Haunted Mountain like after the underground bass god shit. That's when it got weird, bro. I listened
Yeah.
to a few Turnabout songs. I listened to a few Hackle songs. I listened to a few songs from everybody, but it's not like all I listen to.
I mainly only listen to really Turnabout, to be honest. I mean, Turnabout's new tape is alright. It's
It's pretty
not
good.
fucking. It's okay. Like fucking like the only really main song that I really like is like Early Morning Ritual, and that's about it. Like I don't really and like Catacombs. Catacombs is alright. But like that song that he has with Goner when Goner started rapping, I was like, oh yeah, Goner, you gotta stick with the fucking producing, bro. Because Goner cannot rap to save his fucking
That
life.
motherfucker, yeah, go. You gotta stick with
I
the beats, bro.
heard when I heard his part get on that, I was like, no, this is not it, bro. Like I don't know why you would fucking Turnabout. I was talking to myself, like, why would Turnabout? I know that's your bro, but like, why would you let him on it? Like, he's a producer, not a rapper. Stick to what you are really good at. You know, I say it's good to get out of your comfort zone, but like, bro, like,
Not when it's
just
not.
sometimes some people just need to learn where they need to where their place is at.
No, I
Sometimes,
know
like,
what you mean.
Honor
Not
should just stick
everybody
with
can be
producer.
fucking Pierre Bourne, bro.
Like, it's not. It's just it's not it. Like, I love his beats. He's such a good producer, but aspect, no, horrible. I don't like it at all. And I don't care if anybody sees this and fucking hates on me because I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. I really think you are really good at producing, and the reason why you're good at producing is because you can't rap.
That's
You
facts.
feel me?
Or there's the rare case where the producers can spit and they actually are fire, like Pierre Bourne, or
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
some like Autumn and shit.
that's a low percentage though. You don't get too many of those. You know,
Nowadays,
you
it's
don't
a
get.
lot more common than it was. Like Majins, all
I
these
don't.
people, Autumn, Majins, fucking I want to, dude. I'm trying to think, bro. I know there's a lot more. But these are like they all came up from producing, and then they started becoming branching out as artists. Like Can was producing for like doo wop and shit, like back in the day.
I mean, I guess I can say that was like 16-year-old. Like 16-year-old was
Oh
produced all these
yeah,
like tracks for like he produced like the shit for like Shaq West and shit like that, and fucking David Shoddy and stuff like all these like artists and stuff. And he started rapping, making his own music, and he's pretty good. Like I think you know some people have it. You feel me? Like some people are good, but like
dude, didn't
at
he
some
produce
point,
Mo Bamba?
yeah,
Okay, yeah,
like he's a good producer, and not a lot of people really know of him. Only of like you know the song, like the big songs and stuff like that. But like he's really good at like he's a good artist too. Like he can rap.
type
Like
shit.
he knows. But like it, to me, because I don't really listen to a whole lot of people, uh, I wouldn't know like how
Yeah,
you do. But I feel like my personal opinion is like if you're really good at producing and you've never touched the mic at all, you shouldn't.
yeah,
You just
no,
there's
I
just
definitely agree with that. If you've never showed interest in it before, and you like
and
start
I feel
going
like
crazy, then yeah, it's kind
yeah,
of weird.
I, I feel like maybe Goner might have
But
tried
he's
like
fucking
before
that shit up.
like when he tried. I feel like when Goner was starting off, maybe he like tried a little bit, but he was like, "Nah, I'm just gonna stick producing." And Turnabout's really good at rapping, so I'm just gonna produce for my boy and shit like that. And then
And then he
you know we
tried.
found Hunt and stuff like that, and now we're in this group, and now we fucking set, you know, like stuff like that. Like I don't know, it's I'm weird like that. I don't really care. It's just how it
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
I'm a horrible producer. I can't make beats. I can. It took me a little bit to fucking get my flow and know how to rap, but I know how to rap. So it's
Hell
like
yeah.
I, you know, can't like spit fucking freestyle bars for you and shit like that. But like I can think of some good lyrics and shit like that, and I can make a song out of it
No,
and
yeah,
shit
it's
like
chill,
that.
bro. I'm not gonna ask you to freestyle. We ain't the Breakfast Club, bro.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't even go on the Breakfast Club if I got
I
invited.
wouldn't
To be
either,
honest.
bro. It's me too, bro. Fucking
Last
we
time
gotta
that
talk about
happened.
Sheck West, bro. We gotta talk about Sheck fucking West.
Oh my
No,
God.
why is he shaking his head? No, like Sheck West was not the GOAT, bro. What the fuck?
I have opinions about this.
Because
Live
I'm
Sheck West, bitch. I'm dying Sheck West, bro. Come on, bro. That song is the shit, bro.
that shit was the shit in that time when it dropped. Now that's
Oh yeah,
all that
nah.
anybody.
But he's still fire though. He had that one song. What's that? He was fucking. He was in Jack Boys, bro. He had that tape with fucking Travis Scott, and he was going crazy, bro. He had that other song. I forgot what it was called. Calvin knows what the fuck I'm talking about. That's why he's smirking, bro. But it was a good song, and I fucking liked that song, and I thought he was. I don't know. I fuck with Sheck West. I like his flow. It was unique. It was something that we hadn't seen before, bro.
That's okay, dog. Whatever. If you like it, you like it. I ain't
I got
gonna.
bows.
I don't. Since
He was like the 2018, 2019 designer, bro.
yeah.
Yeah, that makes
So
sense. Yeah.
When I think of designer, I think of the Timmy Turner. He been wishing for a burner. That shit's crazy, bro. That song is fire. That song is fuego. Yo, all these like SoundCloud bops I used to listen to. I used to listen to this motherfucker. Dude, I want to get this motherfucker on this show so bad. I just thought about this guy. His name is Lil Taco. He used to make this song, bro. He's like, fuck, bro. How did shit go? He's like, um, I'll be flexing or some shit. I don't know. He made like it was like the most like fucking 2018 SoundCloud song ever, but it was so fucking fire, bro. But yeah, shout out Lil Taco. Lil Taco's not gonna watch this, but shout out Lil Taco, bro. How do you feel about meme rap?
I mean, it'd be fun here and there, but I don't pay no. I'm serious about music.
Hell yeah, bro. I
I
think
gotta
meme
stay
rappers are
serious.
kind of serious. I think they're just kind of, they kind of say funny shit, bro. It's like Afro Man,
Yeah.
bro. Like Afro Man was
It's
definitely like he definitely was about that rapping shit, but he was talking about funny shit, and then he made a career off of it.
I mean, I guess you can kind of say that about Lil B. I mean,
That's true. Lil B was like half serious, half joking. That's how he was, bro. That's just how he was.
like when he like his like people like that don't really. Some people don't really fuck with it because it goes hard and he knows what he's doing and shit. But I like the old Lil B. I don't like the new
Me
Lil B.
too.
But that's just how it goes, you
But
know.
like
So
revitalizing his career right now, he has like dreads.
yeah, for real, he's like trying to come back, and he's
Yeah.
slowly kind of like it's not to the point where like back in like what when did he start like
2010.
20
So he was in the freshman class, I think 2011. He was in the freshman class 2011, I think.
he's like OG. Like I consider him OG.
He's
But
OG as
like
fuck.
now that like he's coming like back type shit, like I guess that's cool. I'm happy for him, but like I like his old shit. Like Blue Flame, that whole album, that shit was fire. And then the song Blue Flame, that shit was fire too. One of my favorite songs from. Love that
I
song.
don't like how Trippie Redd was the guy who had to bring him back. I didn't like that he had to make a song called Swag Like Ohio. And get
Yeah,
Lonely. Like that's what revitalized his career and brought him back. Now he's making like Cole Bennett like the baby type music videos, and it's like what the fuck, like this is not the niche SoundCloud rapper that everybody used to listen to, bro. This niche internet celebrity. But I'm not hating, bro. Like if you got offered the shit he got offered, then it's like you would take it too, bro. Like anybody would take it. I'm just saying like it's not true to his roots for sure.
For sure. I feel that.
Like me and Calvin listened to a new Bass God song recently. Do you remember this, Calvin, when he dropped and we listened to
Bro.
it? And it just like it was such they were just trying to make him appeal to these new audiences, bro. And it's like that's not what made him special.
I didn't like it.
But hell yeah, bro. I think this is where we're gonna end the interview, bro. Because we've been talking for like almost an hour. But shit, bro. Shout out who you trying to shout out, bro.
Well, I'm gonna shout out you motherfuckers, because I love y'all. And Kat,
Hell yeah, bro.
I really appreciate you.
Of course, bro. Of course. We gotta make more music, bro. For sure, we have to make more music.
My boy Calvin, I know you don't talk too much, but that's all right.
He's riding right now, bro. He's zooted, bro.
My boy Bro. I
Shout out to Scrub.
want to shout out fucking my boy Eli. I want to shout out my boy Hoover. You know, my boy Caleb. Snuffers. You know, all the homies. All the homies. We finna come up. You know,
Hell
trying to
yeah.
get it. My family. My family's number one. Love to my girlfriend. Love her to death. We coming up.
Hell yeah, bro. Take over, bro.